My friends, the Forge is burning hot today. Back at it again with another video. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the leveling system in Godforge. It's very interesting. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so we're logging in here. I'm making some decent progress. I wish I had a little more time to do more stuff. I am campaign farming multi-battles. The game does crash after a certain amount of multi-battles for the campaign, which is another bug that I've written down to help the Fateless team out, to make sure, this game is perfect for early access and all other aspects of releases. So, that's an issue for me personally, just because with me working so much, it's super hard to, put in the time that I would love to put into this game. Same thing with dungeon battles, except for the dungeon battles, it seems to crash in even more with an infinite turn count. It just keeps going up in turns, etc. But getting back to the leveling, let's talk about the leveling a bit. It's different than, I would say, games that I've played personally. I don't think I've played a game that has a leveling system like this. I may be wrong. There might be other games that are very similar. Maybe I'm just too used to raid, right? So let's just go take a look at something here. Let's go take a look at our heroes. Right now I've been focusing on building Guan Yu. He's my main priority right now, which may sound a little weird considering I have a legendary Vivian, who is amazing, by the way. But my thinking is, especially when I go into the second round of beta and, early access and stuff like that, I'm only really going to focus on one character at a time, right? The rares are going to be a lot more easier to level up than the legendary, right? I've already maxed out Guan Yu's abilities. It was a lot easier than, in my case, I've only got one book into Vivian, right? So super scarce, super hard to book out legendaries. So, about this leveling system that I find a little strange. I don't know how I feel about it, right? So, for an example, right? Like I said, I might just be too used to raid and how their leveling systems are. Obviously, this game has to have a different approach to the things that we do, but I don't know how I feel about it, right? Especially with the experience you need and all the other stuff that you need in order to level up a champion. So let's example right now. So Gawain, he is technically max level for his rank, even though he's an epic champion, right? So they go off a ranking system, not necessarily a rarity system, right? So we're used to raid with being blue, you start off at 3 stars, epics, you start off at 4 star automatically, etc. Well, it's different here. You have to rank up each champion as if they are a 1 star, right? Rank 1. You got to start, get to the rank 4, etc. And I don't know how I feel about it, just because it takes a lot of experience, right? Obviously, level 60, that's not going to happen. I haven't even got my starter there. But just to get him to rank 4, we need 192,000, and of course we can hit this nice little feature here, the autofill, to see if I have any 3-star champions. No, I don't, right? So I'm working on feeding my champions right now to get them to the ranks that I need in order to get them to the level that I gotta have them at, right? So you gotta rank up each champion, right, as if they're 1 star. So let's just go ahead and, since he is already rank 1, highest level for rank 1 is 10. 2 is 20, 3 is 30, etc., etc. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get him promoted to rank 2. Right, now we could do rank 3. Right, we need 43,000, we need gold. You need pretty much gold for every single thing, right? If you're leveling champions gear, forging gear, anything, you need gold. And I've got a decent amount just because I've been farming and I haven't really spent any of my gold. I did run out once, and that was painful. I think I only leveled maybe 2 pieces to level 16, and they're not good equipment, obviously, level 1, 2-star gear, right? So it's not good. I shouldn't have been doing that, but I'm trying to get the Guan Yu with the 100% crit rate, and it's not easy. So we could go ahead and rank him to level 3 right now. Let's just go ahead and do it, right? So technically you would think that, an epic would start off, at least level 1 would be fine, you know what I'm saying? Just level them up to level 40 type of deal. Because it's hard, especially, I'm assuming they're going to introduce some kind of filter feature in the multi-battles when it's actually released. Just to make it easier for us to, because it's hard when you're trying to feed champions, right? And they only go to 10, even if they're like a legendary or an epic or a rare. And then you got to get out of there, rank them up, and then go back in there for another 10 levels. I feel like it should be a little easier than that, in my personal opinion. So, I don't know, it's just, maybe it's just something I gotta get used to. Maybe Godforge, is, just really wants to try something different, which I am all for, because we don't want another raid game, right? We want something different. We want something better. And we want something to, something that we can fill the voids in our lives with. And, I'm obviously all for this because I've chosen to be a content creator for this game. And I love everything they're doing. So I'm really just trying to figure out, like, how I should go ahead personally with my, like, criticisms and, pros and cons, especially with something, that's going to be released maybe soonish. It just depends, you know what I mean? But the beta is super fun besides that, you know what I'm saying? Besides the multi-battle's not really working. But, how do you guys feel about the living system? Because it's, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get used to it. Just because of how scarce, like, all the resources are and stuff. I do believe that we can feed the champions for their soul rank. So let me just try something out here. Here. And let me see. What do we got? So let's just... Okay, well, yeah, let's unlock this guy first. And then come here and see how it's looking. Because I've never actually checked this out before, so it's going to be interesting to see this. Okay, so it's cool. Like, at least you get the 4-star soul if you were to unbind the champion, right? So that's pretty cool. I really like that. That's how it should be, right? You pull high rarity, you should be able to not obviously, pull a 1-star. That would just be not good. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? You know what I mean? You got to level up the champions, rank them up, use XP, which goes by super fast, even when you're farming campaign and stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that video out and see what you guys think. I think I want to build Gwaine too eventually. We don't got, I think, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to find who I really want to put my resources into. Just because we don't have a lot of time in this first beta, and I don't know. Guan Yu is definitely my priority, so obviously that's what I'm going to be working on. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the leveling system. If you guys feel the same way, or if you guys actually like the way things are going with the ranking system and promotion stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And stay relentless, my friends. And I'll see you in the fires of the Godforge. Take care.